Everybody's done ribs, but we're going to show you a way to do ribs here that'll knock people's socks off. They're great. They also taste good. We're going to start out with some wood chips in aluminum foil. We're then going to poke a couple of holes in the top with a pen. We don't want to go through the bottom because that'll flame these up. But we're going to put this directly on the grill to give us some smoke while we're grilling. We're going to let that start smoking while we finish preparation of the ribs. What we have here are some pork ribs that are marinating in a brine for 24 hours. Now this brine is really important because it really adds a lot of flavor to the ribs. The brine includes brown sugar, coarse salt, some warm water, your favorite beer, and the beer flavor is important here. Some lemon, some lime, and some olive oil. And what it does is it really tenderizes the meat and also gives it a nice flavor. Now we're going to cut the flap off the back of the ribs because this cooks very unevenly. It'll often burn. We can cook this separately. We just trim up the ends a bit. I try and take off some of the excess fat. Now fat on ribs is good because it'll burn off, but you want to get some of the excess off. Turn it over. The excess fat is something we don't need. Now we're going to put a rub on the ribs. Now lots of people put rubs on meat. We're actually going to put 2 rubs on. This is just the first one. And this rub consists of some summer savory, some garlic, some paprika, ground cloves, and brown sugar. And we're going to rub it right into the ribs. Mainly on the meat side, but we'll put some on the back side as well. That's how thick you want it. Put a little bit on the meatier side of the back. If you put it up here, it's really wasted because that's just the back of the bones. Now we're going to put this on medium heat, and we're going to cook it for about an hour, hour and a half. About halfway through that cooking time, we're going to pull it off. We're going to put some mustard on it and a second rub. You can see that we're starting to smoke from the packet. We'll see you guys in a little while. In the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to make up a barbecue sauce. Let me get my pan and we'll get started. We're going to start out with some ketchup. We're going to add some brown sugar, cane syrup, lime juice. This is a very citrusy sauce, but it's fantastic. Lemon juice, grapefruit juice, get the idea here? Mango, passion fruit, orange, pineapple, white pepper, yellow mustard, cayenne pepper for a kick, salt, cumin. We're going to let this cook for about, half an hour or so at least to reduce by about half, even 2/3, because we want a nice thick sauce. Now we'll put it on the grill on a hot burner. We're going to cook it a bit. We're going to add just a pinch of cornstarch to begin with. After we finish cooking, if it's not thick enough, we'll add the rest of the cornstarch. We want it to be able to coat the spoon. But right now we're going to let this sit. Turn down the burner to about medium. Let it sit, and like you said, we'll let it cook up for about 15-20 minutes and look at it and see how it's going.
To learn more about Barbecue America or to find Rick's recipes, visit our website at barbecueamerica.com.